We just can't be at 7:01.
Welcome to the Pit Life Barbecue Podcast. Join us around the pit as we talk
you know what?
all
I'll be
things
nice. I won't
barbecue.
even interrupt your opening.
Now here is your host, Johnny Maggs.
Hit fucking play.
We are. Stop interrupting my fucking intro.
You did already. Sorry about that. Hi, brother.
Goddamn son of a bitch. Now you know what I have to do? Now I have to do this the right way now. Now zip it, loudmouth.
Let's go.
You're a pain in the ass. Now it's going to fucking play games.
The pit as we talk all things barbecue. Now here is your host, Johnny Maggs.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Pit Life Barbecue Podcast, coming to you live from the Uncle Steve Shake Studios in Center Bonstead, New Hampshire. It's the podcast where we talk barbecue and a lot of other topics that you normally talk around the pit. What is up, everybody? Judge Wep, what's up? Uncle Steve, we are ready, sir. Bat, what's happening? Daddy Dutch, obviously here, putting his little 2 cents in on everything here, throwing off the whole thing. This is what happens. You bitch I'm late. We start early, and you go and fuck it all up.
You're welcome. Thank
you very much. What is up, everybody? Tom, what's up? Barbecue Myths. One barbecue myth is Pit Life Barbecue is always on time. Always on time. Well played, Tom. Well played. Steve Panza, what's up, brother? What is up? Steve, how the hell do you deal with this guy on a weekend basis for 2 days in a row in a goddamn trailer? I'd kill him by now. He'd be stuffed in one of them drums. Tim Rogers, what's up, brother? Brother, I just saw your post. I think a pop-up is a fantastic idea. Absolutely, absolutely. And Steve drinks a lot. That explains everything.
Hey.
So,
he does that campground too. It's just not barbecue.
But whether it's barbecuing or it's campground, there's one thing in common. You.
He drinks a lot.
Pat Cullen, what's up, brother? Has Rico finally stopped shopping? Mad Max, what's up, brother? Call you out, my man. Waypoint Barbecue, what's happening? Guys, we have an episode. Do we have an episode? We're going to have some fun tonight. We're going to talk about some barbecue myths. We are going to be doing a live tasting of a new product. Man, oh man, I'm excited. So let's get into it. Tonight's episode brought to you by Uncle Steve Shake. Guys, Uncle Steve, an incredible man. Barbecue man, family man, all around. They broke the mold with him. Got into the shake business out of just fun for him and his girls, and it just went from there. Now, 19 amazing flavors. The sauce with no name. Steve wears all the hats. He's mixing the shake, bottling, packaging, labeling, shipping, the whole nine. Emails, phone calls, he's answering. He'll hit you up if he has a question about your order. See, look at this. We were both playing with it. We're so excited.
I'm going
to there you go. Little hint right there, boys and girls. Yeah, he wants your order to be perfect. Whatever you're looking for, flavor profile wise, he wants it to be fantastic. Follow him, check him out at UncleSteve'sShake.com. Follow along with him on Facebook at Uncle Steve Shake Nation. When you place an order in the comment section, put Johnny Mags, put Pit Life Barbecue, put Daddy Dutch. We'll even throw in Brother CJ in there. Put West Coast Shake, West Coast CJ, our California contingency. And you very well might get a little something extra with your order. Little something. So, like I said, follow him along. And remember, Uncle Steve Shake some on everything. Also brought to you by Joe's Meat Market, the Diamond of Roy City, Texas. Gabriel and his crew do an amazing job. The protein selection is phenomenal. You need a specific thickness cut, Gabriel's got you covered. You need something that Gabriel might not carry. He'll work with you to get it in. Produce, fresh, brought in daily. For all us swamp and backyarders, he's got us covered too. Lines of rubs, seasoning, sauces, injections, marinade. The new Joe's Meat Market house line. Smoky wood barbecue products. Chip, chunks, splits, pellets. I believe even carrying the charcoal now. And also, while you're there, you're feeling a little hungry, he's got you covered too. Gabriel's mom's behind the counter whipping up some of the freshest, authentic cuisine out there. Grab a plate, grab a bowl, sit down, talk to the boys who are hanging around, make a new barbecue friend, and talk what we love to do. Sit around talking barbecue, tips, techniques, the whole nine. And like I said, if you're ever in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, specifically Roy City, swing by Joe's Meat Market and tell him Johnny Mags sent you. Remember, Joe's Meat Market for the win. And Pat Cullen, Pizza Shake. Yeah, might be making an appearance. Larry Vaughn, afternoon from South Jersey. What's up, brother? Uwe Braun, what's happening, my man? Reggie Q, what's going on? Thank you all for tuning in. Oh, so as most of you have already heard, we're being joined tonight by the one and only Daddy Dutch, the co-host with the most, little cornbread mofo from Lamaz, Iowa. Dutch, how are you, you beautiful bastard, you?
I'm doing great, brother. How are you?
I am just peachy. Thank you so much for asking. Yeah, looking forward. Got an exciting week coming up. Gonna go load up on chicken legs at Restaurant Depot. I'm figuring 80 pounds might suffice. If I can sneak in an extra 40, I might do that too.
I promise I won't tell Claudia.
At that point, she don't care. She likes chicken legs. But for that price, my man, 59 cents a pound. Come on now. That's a 2-case minimum right there.
Oh yeah.
Now, what the hell is he saying? When we get it all organized, looks like homeless lives there now with all the cardboard boxes.
Okay, PB, Steve, my barbecue brother.
Yeah.
And by the way, everybody in the chat, say happy belated birthday, PB. His birthday was yesterday. He turned 60.
Happy birthday, PB.
Doesn't look a day over 52. So him and his family are moving to a new house closer to town, closer to everything. He lived just about 7 miles down the road. So I was asking him when the housewarming party was in the chat, and he says once we get organized, because right now it looks like homeless people live there, all cardboard boxes. They're in the process of moving. Steve's a great friend, great barbecue partner. Drinks too much. I don't know why, but he drinks too much. I'll just say that.
I think he drinks just enough.
Yeah.
Oh, Greg Pino, what's up, brother? Judge Webb, Bbq Myth. Food trucks are highly profitable with minimal effort.
Boy, Judge, you're preaching to the choir there, my brother.
Oh, Chris, what's happening, brother? What's going on, man? So, Dutch, what's been going on, my friend?
Oh, I tell you what, last weekend, Steve and I were down in, I'll refer to him as PB, so people don't think Uncle Steve was in Iowa.
And PB, for everybody knows, let's let him lay down in the side joke. PB stands for pit bitch.
Yes. Affectionately. Very
affectionately.
So, Steve and I have done it, PB and I have done it enough together. We, be honest with you, we barely have talked during the day.
Yeah.
He knows the routine that I do and everything. And so, yeah. We were in Denison for KCBS last week. Last weekend? Was it last weekend? God, now I got to look at the calendar. Oh, since I've been running the food trailer, all this shit runs together.
I think Denison was last weekend.
Well, technically 10 days ago. Okay,
close enough.
And we walked out of there with eighth place rib call. So, some pretty damn stout teams there. But would have thought pork and actually, would have thought brisket and chicken would have been a little higher. They hated our pork. And I think part of that's on me. I think I took it a little too far. But sometimes you got to push the issue to know where you're at. So, Steve, you're about to get timed out in the chat, you son of a.
Oh, that's right. You have the, because he is on YouTube. You have the authority.
Yes, sir.
You have the blue wrench.
And we did 5 events in the last 4 days. Took yesterday off to recoup, watch a little football, watch a little NASCAR, celebrate somebody's birthday with some brownie cheesecake that Mrs. PB made. That was delightful. Even though I was full when I ate it, it was still delicious. So, getting ready for, what do I got? 3, what did I tell you earlier? 3 or 4 events this week.
I believe you said 4 events this week.
4 events this week. Plus, out at the campground, on Saturday night, we have our trick or treat because it's last week. Campground's open. So 5 to 8, we have all the littles come around. They'll go to 65 different campsites that are all decorated up and get candy. Get a chance to win bikes and scooters. And then after 8 o'clock, it's Big Kid Trick or Treat. And I just bought a few things for Big Kid Trick or Treat. So,
does anything rhyme with Tito's? No. Okay.
It might rhyme with methanol.
Uh-huh.
But it's not Tito's. Gotcha.
Mike Dixon, what's up, brother? Thank you for tuning in, pal. Good to see you. Vote Kent for Iowa School Superintendent. What am I missing there, Dutch?
I have no clue. How are you, Mike? Mike must be on Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
Live Moo.
Yes, Mr. Mike.
Daddy Dutch rides Vespers wearing a G-string.
No, hold on. I'll fill you
can't
in.
unsee that now.
When the youngest son was getting ready to get a moped, we had this little red moped. And Moo told me, Mike, he said, I will mail you $100 bill if you get on that little scooter in nothing but a Speedo and a pink scarf and ride it up and down in front of your house. And I said, there's no way, because you'll screenshot that and it'll be all over everything forever. I said, that ain't happening.
I'm keeping my mouth shut on this one because I cannot confirm nor deny that you guys are in possession of a fucking picture, a joke picture or a joke video of me shoveling one blizzard snowstorm out there in a red Speedo.
You know, and that
just saying.
Double secret locked.
Oh, there he is. Our brother Alton, the Dog Father's Barbecue. I heard that Big Sexy Kent was on live stream tonight, so I had to pop in and say, what's up?
See, now, there's a man who knows the way to my heart. What's up, Alton?
Oh, Brother Alton. You know what I have found funny? I was laying in bed last night, going through social media. I went through 9 straight posts of nothing but ads. But the good news is, on the YouTube side, apparently they heard us and listened to our bitching. I am catching every video, brother. Finally, we're back on track on the Dog Father part of the algorithm. So that is good to see. Yes, I can barbecue. Simon, what's up, brother? Oh, but Dutch, you also have some other news for us.
Mm-hmm.
God damn, that's good. We'll get to that in a minute, though.
Really good.
So while you were in Denison, a team came up and you guys were chatting and all that good stuff. And you were asked a question / invite. Tell us a little bit about that.
So Mark Carr and Scott from they live about an hour and a half south of here. Their team name is Low IQ Barbecue, and they admittedly suck at turkey. That's what their exact words out of their mouth was to me. So I have been asked to join them at the American Royal to do their turkey turn-in. Now, I'm not saying which, but there's some products up here that may or may not be involved in the turkey smoke portion of the American Royal.
I see where they are, but we can't make out any of them, especially behind that big-ass head of yours.
Zoom in, you can. Well, they're next to my head. They're not behind my head. So, so we're going to be with Mark and Scott from Low IQ to do the turkey turn-in and see if maybe we can capture a little of the magic from last year with John Barton and his recipe. And
you're running JB's recipe. That's good to hear. You know, I'm going to hear I will be getting a phone call bright and early tomorrow morning over this.
Oh, don't you dare say that, because Scott and Mark know John. They cooked against John up in Montana. In fact, Scott and I took a picture together and he sent it to John, and I won't say how he has John's name in the phone. It's because I had to confirm the phone number, because he's like, I don't know who John Austin is, but is this John Barton's number? And he read it to me, and I'm like, yeah, you might want to put it under there as Barton instead of John Austin, because he knew he was from somewhere close to Austin.
Austin, yeah.
So, no, we will not be running John's recipe. Not at all. I won't cook that recipe unless John gives me the blessing, which he has not. That is his recipe, so I won't even minutely change it and call it mine, because it's his creation. So we're gonna do the same slices that got us that black banner right there. 2020, what year? 23. That was
23.
Turkey smoke up in Worthington, KCBS, which is the first KCBS. PB helped me out. So I'm sure he's going to say he's good luck or try to take credit for that. But no, we're going to run the same recipe we did up there. Same brine injection. You know, it's got a first to third. We're going to run it. So, yeah, kind of exciting. Looking forward to it.
Good. All right. Do we Tank Jeff Tobin, give him hell, Kent. Atta boy.
Hey, what's up, bub? It's my guy Jeff.
So, what do we want to do first? Do we want to talk a little myths, or do we want to? Well, okay, so figuring you're already there, what you got? What you snacking on there, pal?
Oh my! So, the wife came up with the idea. She tried it out here, and we were talking pre-show. We both tried it out of the bottle, and both loved it. So she's like, "Hey, remember that time we just took tortillas and made pizzas?" So that's what we did tonight. Very simple: tortilla, pizza sauce, pepperoni, pizza blend cheese. Dusted it with a little bit of the pizza shake, which, you know, we have to come up with the proper name for it. We just can't have Steve call it pizza shake. You know. It's got to be a little fun.
I don't know. I kind of dig pizza shake.
So, and, you know, we threw them in the oven, and then I put a light dusting on them here at the end, and I am going to tell you, I'm liking this. I saw a message earlier. Somebody said something about dusting it on spaghetti or pasta salad.
That's what I had.
Very good idea. I like that. But the heat, it's got a little background. Nothing that's gonna scare anybody off. But you can taste the oregano, the salt, the garlic. You know, the other, I don't know if there's marjoram or basil in there, and I might be off on that. And I believe if you look close, you might see one or two little bitty pepper flakes from time to time. Crushed red.
Yep, I see them right there.
Very rounded. It's I love it. So, Mr. Christopher, how are you? So you go ahead. I'm
What's up, Chris?
You tell me what you think of it. I'll be right back with you.
All right. Yeah, take your time. Yeah, I was happy that I got home and had the pizza shake, and we had some spaghetti for dinner. So, right onto it. Absolutely incredible. Nailed it. I don't think he needs to change anything. I know in our chat, in the text chat before, we were talking a bit, maybe the saltiest of all the shakes in the line.
But in saying that, it's not over salty. It's his other shakes are minimal sodium content.
Yeah.
You know, so to say it's saltier than the others, it's not going to be any saltier than any other rub you've ever tried.
Yeah. But no, the incredible flavor. Like I said, it's an Italian seasoning on steroids.
Okay, I was going to say on crack, but all right.
Say what?
I was going to say Italian seasoning on crack.
On crack, steroids, same difference.
I can see this shake really becoming very addictive.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, it was on pasta. I can see this on a great pasta salad to kick it up a notch.
Smoked chicken salad, just a pinch of this in there for all them background notes.
100%.
Pizza burger.
Yeah.
Like a juicy stuffed pizza burger. Oh,
yeah. Tim Rogers says sounds like a good base rub. It'll get definitely tried out for that because it does carry a little bit of everything on that.
I could see it on a very light dusting, like for a base rub on like a beer can chicken.
Right. Jeff Tobin, working every day, missed last week. Brother, we're always here. Elton, got to try that pizza shake on some baked brie. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, get a loaf of Italian bread, some nice olive oils. Put this right in there, as in like the dip when you go to the good restaurants. Oh.
Okay, here, Elton jarred a brain cell loose. I'm thinking bagel bites with smoked cream cheese.
Absolutely. Shaved pizza steak, absolutely, Tim. PB has the cream cheese, absolutely.
Oh yeah,
Ashley, what's happening, hon?
Hi, honey. How are you?
I love the smell. The smell is absolutely fantastic.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell Steve if he changes it, I don't think I'll like it as much. Ooh, what did you say there, Ash? Italian beef. Like in Chicago, they make the Italian beef sandwiches with the giardiniera.
Yeah.
That'd be money on that.
No additional salt added. It's the herbs.
There you go.
No, but Steve, that was. I gotta do another one. But no, it's
You need a mirror and a straw and a credit card, or what? You're gonna be mainlining that stuff in a minute.
No, it's definitely. He's right. It's definitely the herbs. That's phenomenal.
Look at what Elton just posted.
Of course, if you're going keto, sprinkle this on pepperoni chips. Elton, I love you.
Oh, Ashley, stop. Don't talk about Graziano's, please. I haven't had Graziano since you were a kid. And you're...
Pat Cullen, get me a sample, Mags. Pat, you know where to get it. Put Johnny Mags in the comment line, get a little something extra. Kevin Hernandez, my pizza burning. What's up, homies? What's up, brother?
He was big third place overall, if I remember right, from this past weekend in... Oh, where was it? I read it where he was at. Los Pampas? Is that the name of the town? I don't remember. Yeah, big third place overall. Oh, look at this. Yep, go.
It will be available online later tonight. So, boys, go order a bottle right later on tonight. I can't say right now. I want to say right now, but I can say right now.
I'm loving it. I really, truly am. So,
Aransas Pass.
Oh, there you go. I have the pass part right somewhere in there.
Yeah, this is phenomenal.
All right.
What?
Miss
Uncle Steve going Italian. Got to wonder if Guido and Nunzio will pay him a visit for the non-mafia. Absolutely. But yeah, guys, that's the pizza shake winner. Mm-hmm. Phenomenal.
I love it.
Steve, I'm going to need another bottle because this ain't going to last a week.
We were talking in the text.
I'm going to put some of this on the chicken that I get. Oh, dude, in a chicken soup?
Oh, yeah.
Come on now.
You know,
Forget the cannolis. Give me the pizza shake.
like I said in the group chat, though, you know, I like salt. I like heat, and there is a bottle right back there that if I want to lay this down as a base layer on my pizza and jazz it up, that's a perfect use for that South Texas red.
No, absolutely. Brother Steven, all the way from Trinidad and Tobago. What's up, brother? Raw barbecue pit dog. What's up, brother? All right. You want to do some of these myths?
Far away, brother.
Let's get into some barbecue myths. What do you want to start with? Let's see. Let me look at my list that I have here. More creosote. No, I don't want the creosote. One. All right, we'll start with this one. After an hour or two, meats stop taking on smoke. What say you?
Yes and no. Once you get to a certain temperature, your meat is going to stop forming bark. But it's always going to take smoke. Now, is it going to penetrate that bark? No, I don't believe it's going to. I think, honestly, once you get above, I think it's right around that 140-degree range, your meat is going to stop accepting smoke because the bark will not let it penetrate.
Yep.
Like on a brisket.
Yep.
Now, where just a rub is set, let's say rack of ribs or chicken thighs or chicken legs, whatever, I believe you will get more smoke because you don't have that firm exterior bark like you would on a brisket. So that's what I mean by yes or no.
So the written answer is the one, the only New York Times best-selling author, personality, founder of AmazingRibs.com, Barbecue Hall of Famer, the one and only Meathead.
There you go.
Now, Meathead is all about the science. He has done all these tests to see if something is a myth or is it busted or does it hold up. He also has science professors from, I believe, he's from Boston University, who does a lot. Shut up, you. Does a lot of testing for him also. So if you don't want to hear it or believe it, well, take it up with an actual expert. After an hour or two, meat stopped taking on smoke. Busted. Meat does not have windows that shut as it cooks. If the surface of the meat is cold or wet, more of the smoke sticks. Usually late in the cooking, the surface gets pretty dry, and when the coal is not producing a lot of smoke, we are fooled into thinking the meat is somehow saturated with smoke. Throw on a log for smoke and baste or spritz the meat, and the meat will start taking on smoke again. Just don't overbaste or aggressively spray, because in seconds you can wash off the smoke that took hours to build. All right. All right. Now, where's my next one here?
Hey,
No.
Elton is throwing some pretty good ones in the chat here.
Oh, yeah? What you got? What you got? Oh, yeah, I saw that one. I can taste when someone uses yellow mustard as a rub binder. I say that one's busted. Never once. And I use a mustard binder on everything except my chicken. And I have yet to taste yellow mustard. I think it becomes a mental game.
I used to have a bullshit flag here, but I can't find it.
Yeah, Brother Alton is dropping knowledge.
Right.
All myth. What?
The one you have on screen now.
All briskets should be cooked to 202 Fahrenheit.
You know, I'm going to say one thing. That is a good starting point to start probing a brisket.
Yep.
And you could have 6 Wagyu brisket, 6 prime brisket, same cooker, rotated equally, blah, blah, blah. Guarantee they're going to come off at least 4 different times. Because every piece of meat is separate. You know, it's individual. So, 1 through 6, starting on the right. Number 2 might be done at 208 degrees. Number 5 might not be probe tender until about 211, 212.
Yep.
They're all going to be different because, yes, it is the same cut of meat, but it is not the same piece of meat.
Correct. Right here. Right?
Hold on. I'm going to have to get something down for something I just saw in the chat.
The point of the first place brisket trophy, this particular brisket finally broke at 211.
There, that's for Elton. That top box is for Elton.
Gourmet wood products. Yep.
No. The flavor of the wood.
No, the other part about that should be cooked at 202. Let's just say, I remember Mark Williams talking about it. Galax, Virginia. You're not getting a brisket over 198 there because of the altitude. So you can't base it. Everything you need to cook to probe tender. You know, in my opinion, the temperature number is a guideline. Like you had said, Dutch, and many have also said it. Each meat, each protein is different. You know, they're all going to come in on different.
Elton, I want you to know how much I love you. I'm doing this for you, brother. I have to relabel a wood product.
Tom's Food Factory myth: 3-2-1 ribs is the best way to cook them.
All right, can you read that top box?
No.
Oh, darn it! It's Elton's favorite smoking wood. That is California Pine number 3.
California Pine number 3. Absolutely. All right, Tom Food Factory is dropping the 3-2-1 method on ribs, the best way to cook them.
Yeah, if you're cooking at 203 degrees.
Yes.
If you're cooking like a normal person at 275 on a drum, that's going to be pulled pork.
Yeah. No, 3-2-1. I think is a great starting point if you're first getting into barbecue, because at that point you're learning the process, you're learning your cooker, you're learning all the other different steps. So as a beginner, a 3-2-1 method, sure, and then take that and work it backwards to what's better going to work best for you.
Exactly.
My ribs, honestly, they're not on the smoker more than 4 hours.
Cooking at what temp?
Well, Miss Mary wants to be at 300. She runs at 300 all day long.
No, and with 3-2-1 ribs, if you have a larger cooker, colder weather, struggling to get to temp, yeah, 3-2-1 could work. Like I said, if you're cooking below 210 degrees, it might be 6 hours. Again,
Yep.
Every piece of meat is different. If you're cooking 275, 300, like I do on drums, the big old bitch likes to settle in right at 275, but that's an offset. So it's a little different. You don't have the convection of a drum. Some of that will vary on the type of cooker and the location to the heat source.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now hold that heat source comment for a moment. Back to Brother Alton. Myth, there are better woods to cook with than Texas post oak. Shit. No, Texas post oak is the only acceptable wood, and that's that. I stand with Brother Alton on that.
Yeah.
Texas post oak is hard to beat.
I'm not saying I never use it, but I'm also saying wood like chili can be regional, beans or no beans. Okay.
Oh, here we go with Chef when we need him.
Up here, big pork country, a lot of apple and hickory.
Yep.
Brisket, chunk of pecan or post oak, and a chunk of cherry. Okay, cherry gives it that redder color. Okay, if you're using mesquite, you better be live fire cooking, or you just frickin' ruin your meat.
True. All right, Brother Alton again. Brother Alton is dropping knowledge. I love it, Brother Alton. Myth, only way to cook briskets is fat cap up.
Oh, Alton.
Oh, boy. This is a good one. May I, Dutch?
And I thought bringing up beans and chili was fat.
I personally cook fat side up on my brisket.
But you're right.
I'm also cooking on Miss Mary my backline offset.
Okay, fair enough.
Depending, fat cap up or down, depending on what you're cooking on, where the heat source is coming from. On a drum, I would cook that fat side down so that layer of fat protects the meat. Now, I have played around with pellet grills. I have my GMG Trek. Never did a brisket on it, but it cooks pork butts and chicken like a crazy man. On a pellet grill, would you do fat cap up or fat cap down? Because in my theory of it, the fire source is coming from the bottom.
Correct.
Even with that deflector plate?
But what shelf are you cooking on? Bottom or top?
On mine?
My GMG, my buoy from this guy, 2 shelves. Has the, what was it called? Pit my grill.
Yeah.
So if I was cooking on the bottom rack closest to the heat source, yes, I would put the fat down because there's only 5-6 inches from, in between the bottom of the grate and the fire pot, even with a deflector plate. If I'm going to do it on the top rack, I would do it fat side up, just for the fact that the way the heat swirls before it goes out, the higher up you are, the higher your temp.
Yeah. I'll on the offset, I have the quote unquote the microwave shelf. You got that higher temperature up there.
You've been listening to Darren Worth too much.
Hey, if I want to listen to the GOAT, I'm going to listen to the GOAT. God damn it, he has a lot to say, and I will listen to whatever the hell he says. I actually got to send a message to Darren. I got to get Darren back on, and I actually got to send a message to Mr. Twyford. I'd love to have a conversation with Randy. Damn it, Randy.
The guy you really need to get on is Darren's old buddy, Mr. Jeff Vanderlinde. He's GC Dennison, Shiggin and Grinning.
Shiggin and Grinning.
All right. Him and Darren go way, way back, and it might be more enjoyable listening to the stories Jeff tells than Darren. I'm just throwing that out there.
All I know is one of the latest stories involved a adult bookstore and a few blow-up dolls.
Oh, I got better stories than that from Dennison.
Yeah, I can imagine. Brother Alton, highest temp I've ever went with in order to get a brisket tender was 217. I just knew I was ruining it, but kept to my principles. It was damn good. Absolutely. Big Rome, what's up? Randy, what's happening? Brother Alton, see hashtag brisket challenge.
Oh, God. Video.
Man, I think all backlines hit cruise control at 300. Absolutely, Alton. Absolutely. Miss Mary, it doesn't matter what temperature it is out. It can be 100 degrees out here. She'll want to run at 300. It can be 0 degrees at Christmas, and I'm cooking dinner on it, and she sits at 300. That's where she likes to. If you want a 275, little tip I got from a certain somebody, open the grease valve. What?
Open the ball valve.
Yep. Open the ball valve. Yeah. Yep. Brother Randy, what's up? Jeff from Waypoint is saying hickory.
Are you there?
And hold on. I just lost the chat. No, I got it back. We're good.
The
fat goes between the meat and the heat. Absolutely.
The best thing about that video that Elton referred to with the brisket challenge is it was funny, even though Ryan Newland was involved in it. It really was. It was still funny. I was pleasantly surprised.
True.
Well, they also didn't give him a speaking part, really. So I think he ran the wheelbarrow, if I remember right.
All right. Are you ready for the next myth?
Let's go, brother.
A smoke ring is caused by billowing smoke.
That's very interesting. Maybe in California, because it's all smog anyway.
It's all smog there.
But no, smoke ring is a chemical reaction between the smoke, the cold meat, and the moisture.
Very good.
According to our friend, who lowered the price on his house so I can buy it, I still have to talk the CFO into it so I can change my address to Lytle, Texas. I'm buying the bunkhouse for $850, and it comes with a free pool and house.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Do we want to hear what Meathead has to say on the matter? Busted. You can actually make a smoke ring without smoke. Myoglobin, which is naturally reddish pink, often turns gray when heated. But some compounds can prevent myoglobin from changing color. Curing salts, which have nitrates, and nitrates make corned beef and hams permanently pink. In competitions, unscrupulous cooks have been known to sprinkle curing salts on meat to fake a smoke ring. When smoking meat, invisible gases, nitric oxide and carbon monoxide, mix with wet meat juices and basting liquids and lock in the color of myoglobin. However, the dissolved gases cannot diffuse very far beyond the surface of the meat before the interior heats up. This dooms the myoglobin in the interior to its usual gray fate. As a result, pink smoke rings usually go only an eighth to a quarter inch deep. So it's a chemical reaction.
You missed something while you were busy reading.
What'd I miss?
Oh, I come over here and broke out the secret blue bag and showed it right
Oh,
on
Tender Quick.
salt and everything else.
Tender Quick. Yep.
Very important sausage, not for brisket.
Tender Quick. You know, we've all talked, is the red juice blood? No, the red juice is not blood. It is protein. It's myo water. Meat to room temp before cooking, that's personal preference. Pink pork is good.
Hold on, go back.
To what?
To the always let your meat set out to get to room temp before you cook it.
Okay, hold on. Let me find my page. Yeah, I got it.
Okay, there is a gentleman from the Cleveland, Ohio area that set a couple steaks out on a table with a meat probe in each so you can read them, and set up his camera and let it go. These are 1-inch ribeyes. Okay? Do you know how long he had an ambient probe showing that it was 70 degrees in his house? You know how long it took them steaks to get up to room temp? A day and a half.
Okay, I'll bite. No.
A day and a half.
A day and a half to get up to room temp.
In the center. Yes, you can get the outside edge up to room temp, especially if you're flipping it. But to get the center up to room temp is a day and a half on a 1-inch steak.
All right. I like that. Marinades, we don't really marinate. Pink pork, yeah. Meat is safe when no longer pink. It's smoking process. Chicken, blah, blah, blah. So, there is one thing that really kicked this bitch off today.
What would that be, Mr. McGuire?
I got sent a video. And I watched said video.
All
I could do was laugh. And it was the same video I wound up sending you. Soak wood chips in chunks for the most smoke. Now, pay attention. Yes, you know who you are, because I know you're watching and listening. I know for a fact due to a comment. And also, Dutch, Braden is saying, check your email.
I responded to Braden last night. I have to get Braden a little information later tonight. But my first point on this is big offsets, right? You got your better coal. You're putting a stick every 45 minutes, depending on the size. Then why, on the flat top of their firebox, do people keep putting sticks up there instead of a bucket of water? If you want it to last longer, why not put all your splits in a bucket of water? So you only have to throw it on every hour and 20 minutes, every hour and a half, instead of 45 minutes.
Now, hold on. Let me stop you for a moment. If you're talking about soaking a split and then you can throw one on, every hour and a half, hour and 45, instead of every 45 to an hour. Well, shit, wouldn't that go longer? Because this particular video, first off, they're talking about soaking chips when he was actually smoking chunks. So the fact of the matter is you lose all credibility on that one right off the bat. Anyhow, he claims that the chunks soaked will last for a 2-hour burn. I don't know what planet they're on, but if my split is burning up within 45 minutes to an hour, I don't understand how a chunk, Dutch, please, thank you, will last. That will burn an hour to an hour and 15 minutes longer than my entire split because it is soaked. First and foremost, as far as I'm concerned, you put wet wood in your firebox, first thing you're doing is you're dropping your temperature. That's the first thing. Then your fire is working double time because it is trying to evaporate the water that you have soaked, and I'm using CJ working air quotes in soaked, your fucking wood in, because it's going to try to evaporate that. And as soon as it is evaporated, it's going to go up in flames, just like any other piece of wood.
Correct. Wood burns, combusts. Okay, this little chunk right here. And you know what? That's what I use in a drum for an entire brisket cut. Right here.
Mm-hmm.
For pork, half of one of these for ribs, because I'm running low. All wood combusts between 525 and 550 degrees. If my memory serves me correctly, I know it's in that range. Don't quote me on that exact number. Okay? So yes, your smoker's running at 275, but that bed of lump, or if you're goofy enough to use that blue bag crap, okay, goes about 500. So, that's when
Alton.
Yeah, I know.
Biggest myth ever: the Dallas Cowboys is America's team. Shit.
So, the biggest thing when you're soaking your wood, you're throwing it in a firebox, okay? Which it's kind of hard to soak wood and throw it in your drum unless you got a 18 or 22 inch Smoky Mountain with Cajun Bandit door. Okay.
Yep.
You're already going to have your wood in it. You're introducing steam at first. Yes. Is a soaked piece of wood going to last longer than a dry piece of wood? Yes, because the fire first needs to dry it out to make it combust. Okay? It doesn't mean you're getting more smoke. It just means it's not igniting as rapidly. Once this is dried out, either a dry piece going in or a wet piece going in, a same size piece, once it ignites, it's going to take the same amount of time to burn. And the other thing is, kiln, naturally dried, whatever wood, if you think that center of that wood all the way through from every side is absorbing moisture, you're sadly mistaken. It is only going to absorb on the outside edge of the wood. Okay?
Correct.
Why do you think they make boats out of wood?
Thank you very much. Boats are being made out of wood. There is a boat in somewhere around Boston Harbor called Old Ironside, 1776. So we're closing in on 250-year-old boat that is still floating in the water, and it is made of wood. It would have soaked through by now. There is another boat down in Cape Cod called the Mayflower, which is, a little hair older than that one.
Only about 300 years.
That's it. And then, the old country, those, what do they call them? Oh, yes. The Vikings. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, they ran down the street to Home Depot to, why do you wait a fucking minute and me? Go ahead.
Not use that phrase in front of me. You know I'm a Packers fan. What do you want me to say? The Buffalo Bills? Come on.
Fine, as long as you don't say the New York Jets. I don't give a fuck what you say.
Say they're Norwegians from across the pond.
The Norwegians, the large human Norwegians from across the pond, they're going down. They're going around the corner way back when to Home Depot and buying water sealant. No, wood does not soak up water.
Well, it will on the surface, but you will not.
On the surface, but it won't penetrate.
Hey, real quick. Speaking of the Jets, you want a score update?
Yes, I want a score update because I have Miami and my Grab 'em in the Brisket, the Texas Barbecue Podcast Pick'em Pool. Go ahead.
You're not gonna like it.
Fuck.
17-3. Miami.
Fucker. I'm good. I'm good on that. And Timmy Rogers saying, "Duh, Bears."
Still suck. The Bears still
NBL, suck. What's up, brother? So, yes, the wood. Yeah. And, soaking them to remove toxins. Okay, he said that was a myth, that soaking it ain't going to remove the toxins. All right, you were all right on that.
I will agree with him on that. If there's toxic wood, a little bit of water is not
going to do it.
You're not going to leach it out.
No. So shall we see? Oh, and yes, putting it in there is going to make the shit smolder. So the fact that, what are you oohing about before you?
Elton is just giving a game update saying Tyreek Hill might be done for the year. He's broken.
Oh, him got broken.
Now, it's smolder. It will smolder. Because
it will smolder.
It's letting off steam, which some people would call smoldering. It's just not igniting properly the way a clean smoke fire with wood would ignite.
So would you say that a wet wood would cause a dirty smoke?
It could be perceived as dirty smoke because you're going to have white coming out your stack. Would it be dirty like a non-combusted, fully combusted smoke? No, because I don't think it'd be as acrid. It's just going to be more moist.
Mm-hmm.
Personally.
Uh-huh. So, yeah. So shall we see what the scientists say? Science!
Don't
the
I always go back to the movie Weird Science, and we know who was in that.
Science. You want to did I say Barbecue Hall of Fame? New York Times going on. Get your copy of Meathead, The Science of Great Barbecue and Grilling, and hit the newest, The Meathead Method, on Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, and wherever great books are sold. Myth: soak wood chips and chunks for the most smoke. Busted. To test whether smoking wood is effective, we weighed some wood chips and chunks on a digital scale. Then we soaked them in room temperature water for 12 hours. Then we removed them, shook off the surface water, patted the exterior lightly with paper towels, and weighed them again to see how much water had been absorbed. Large chunks gained about 3% by weight, and small chips about 6%. That's not much. Chips absorbed more because they have much more surface area than chunks. To see how far water penetrates into wood, we soaked 3 pieces of wood, a solid block of oak, a chunk of cherry, and a chip of cherry for 24 hours in water mixed with blue food coloring. We then rinsed the surfaces, patted them dry, and photographed the exteriors. Then we cut the wood in half. As you can see in the photo to the right, the dye discolored the surface only a little and entered the interiors only where there were cracks and fissures. The rest of the wood was bone dry. There's another good reason not to soak your wood. If you toss dripping wet wood onto hot coals, the water on the surface of the wood cools off the coals. The key to good outdoor cooking is to hit a target temperature and hold it there. Wet wood will not rise much above 212 degrees Fahrenheit until the water steams off. Only after the water evaporates and the wood warms to the combustion point at about 575 degrees Fahrenheit does it produce smoke. Most of that white stuff you see when you throw wet wood on the fire is steam. Finally, I emailed 15 top competition teams. Not one of them soaks their wood.
You know, a lot of that sounds
vaguely familiar
from about 5 minutes ago, and I don't even have Meathead's book because you gave one to CJ and not me.
I didn't give. Did I give one to CJ? I don't think I did.
Well, either way, I don't have a book.
I got them. I got mine both from Meathead. Leave me out of this. Say something here. What's up, brother? Can't wait to talk with you next week, brother. I'm excited.
Oh, you got
Tyreek is being taken to the hospital. Ooh, that's no good.
No.
Brother Lep. What's happening?
I don't mind seeing a guy get knocked out of a game,
but it's part of the game.
When they're taking a bus ride with the big woo-woo lights on top, that ain't no good. Hey, I bet this time he doesn't get pulled over for speeding, though.
Nope. Track. Too early. Sorry
about that. Any Finns fans? My brother, you can kiss my ass. Did I say that out loud? Sorry.
Yeah. So there's...
Oh, wait. Left leg injury, full leg brace in a wheelchair with a guy propping up his foot, taking him to the ambulance.
Oh, yeah.
So, what's that? Malik Neighbors for the Giants blew out an ACL yesterday.
Yeah.
They put him on a cart. He had his knees bent driving off the cart. They got this boy in a full leg brace. Yeah. Hey, Elton. I have a blue wrench. I love you, but I will make you think you're talking to your wife and put you in timeout just like in grade school.
Hold on, time out here. Hold on. We have Houston, we have a problem here. How the hell
But the fact
did that ever happen?
So when you play currently in the NFL during the regular season, you play your 4 periods. Whoever's leading at the end of the fourth quarter wins the game. If you're tied, you go to overtime. If you are tied, for example, both kicking a field goal in overtime and nobody else scores, because you get a chance to, each team has a chance to possess the ball in overtime now. So if they both get a field goal and it's tied 40-40 and time runs out, then the game ends in a tie.
Which screwed me because I needed that. But apparently it screwed everybody because it doesn't really count in a pick'em league. Anyway, Alton, type something.
Oh, you dick.
How the hell does Brother Alton not have a wrench?
I don't know. I'm not an asshole. He has a wrench on my channel.
This is blasphemy. Alton.
I think. I could never time out Alton. He is too nice a guy.
There it is. Okay, we good. We good in the hood. Oh, man. But yeah, so that was the whole soaking the wood chip, and it was ridiculous.
The thing is, it creates steam, slows the combustion of the actual piece of wood, and if you need steam into the pit, okay, if you don't want to run a water pit, fine, whatever, take your chances, lower your core temp, okay? But, speak of Lytle, Texas.
There's Chef Johnny. What's up, Chef?
But, you're screwing up if you do it, because you're not going to hold that consistent heat, because you're low in the temp, and it's going to spike back up. Now, in the same video we were referring to earlier, Johnny is talking about flare-ups. Is the flare-up from the wood or the fat of the protein dripping down under the coals? I'm going to go with the latter.
Flare up. Well, okay.
Okay.
Depends on what you're cooking on.
Right. If you're cooking on a Weber kettle, where you are very close to the coals anyway, unless you have the, what I did is modify the
Broen sear.
And modify the rotisserie ring to elevate your grate another 5.5 inches from the coals. I'll be honest with you, with the Broen sear and the rotisserie elevated grate, it's hard to get a sear. Elton, I'm going to fact check you. Currently, the Packers are on neither a winning or losing streak, let alone it's hard to have a 2-game losing streak when your record is 2-1-1. Thank you very much.
Honey Badger, what's happening? Oh, Chef Johnny, he's bacheloring it all week. Oh, so you know what that means, Dutch?
Free run in the pool.
No, we don't have to say sorry, Miss Libby, this week.
That doesn't mean she's not fucking watching. Sorry, Miss Libby.
Jeez, it took forever. Brrr. Pizza Shake is live.
And by the way, it's damn delicious, too.
It's fantastic.
Even good on cold pizza.
It's good even on a palm of your hand. Cold Pizza Shake is live. www.UncleStevesShake.com. Get yours now. Put in the comments, Johnny Mags, Pit Life Barbecue, Daddy Dutch, hi Uncle Steve, and get a little something extra.
I tell you what, the more I eat it, the more I like it. Steve, I'm telling you. Hold on, putting something in there. Okay. Oh shit, fat finger. I'm thinking some mozzarella pearls, little pizza shake on the inside, seal it up, indirect on the kettle to let that cheese start bubbling inside, the meat start warming up, and move it over the coals and make a pizza burger. Mozzarella pearls, pizza sauce, tomato sauce, whatever you prefer. The shake.
Dolphins up 24-10. Thank you, Brother Alton.
Yeah, he's ahead of me. See, I got a streaming box on about 10 seconds behind Elton.
10 seconds behind.
Because I saw the post about Fields scrambling for like a 45-yard touchdown run.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what.
For the Finns.
I don't know. I was talking to you all night. I've been with you all night.
That's why I said Alton. I'm going to be eating this till the cows come home.
That's all right. But yeah, this is what that video is what spurred this whole myth thing on. You know, there's so many. Listen, look at this. Look at that. There's so many goddamn myths. And then this is just one book out there. You know, you have the old the whole tenderness.
Yeah.
You can tell the tenderness. Bullshit.
Yeah.
Busted. Does not work.
So,
you know.
I will say a couple things. He brought up a couple points. Very valid. Okay?
I'm listening.
But when you got a guy going like this and talking about wood
chips.
If you are a northern tier logger up in Alaska, this is a chip. In smoking terms, this is a chunk. Okay. A couple of points he brought up, and he said, yes, it's fake. I will give him that. But the soaking your chunks or chips. So let's say this weighs 10 grams. It's going to be 10.3 grams by the time you let it soak in water for 12 hours.
Yep.
Actually, 10.03 grams.
Yeah.
Because 100 grams, yeah, whatever. I'm not mathing well. But you understand, it's negligible difference.
Yeah. It's like, come on, get it straight.
Uh-oh.
Half cup Gator shake, 1 tablespoon of Old Bay, 1 tablespoon cayenne, 2 pounds of shrimp in shell. Awesome recipe.
You should have just done old Gator shake and spicy R for that.
I think you should have just put pizza shake on it and been done with it.
Well, if you want pizza or shrimp pizza, yeah.
Yeah. But the point being, okay, and I'm going to say this. Obviously, like I said, I know they're listening. I know they're watching. Because of the comment you told me, you got the response. They know you were on this evening.
Yeah.
The point, gentlemen, is get your shit together. Okay? I said my piece about y'all before with the whole fucking up my name and telling everybody they were wrong.
Wait a minute. Is that the same
What?
guys from Pro Life Barbecue Podcast?
Pro Life Barbecue Podcast. Yes,
No,
yes.
is that the same? Is that the same channel?
This is the same channel. This video was a friend of theirs doing that.
Okay, so
Okay.
it wasn't the guys on the one that called you Pro Life with Carlos.
They're connected.
Even though they fact checked it and told me Pro Life Barbecue Podcast was the right name.
Is accurate information, correct?
Right. And the same guys that made me send you the picture of the Pro Life trailer by the Catholic school.
That's right.
A barbecue trailer. Okay.
That's right.
All
yes, right. One in the same. Guys,
double check.
Get your shit together.
Research. That's
research. Get the facts. Here's the point. Okay? I don't dislike you guys. Ish.
Yeah.
I do like the connection you two have. Okay? But the information needs to be factual. Because you're making yourselves look like fools. And I'm a firm believer that in taker of all things barbecue. And I listen to multiple shows all day long, 6 days a week. Okay? Believe it or not, I want you guys to succeed. Because the more barbecue content we get out there is better for barbecue.
Well, and especially because they are up in your region, which 10 years ago, how many guys were
nothing
other than Billy?
Other than Billy, a handful. A handful.
Okay. So the more New England representation you can have and get information out, it's better for the region, help grow the sport. Okay. Texas doesn't need any freaking help. Hell, half of them need to go swimming in the Gulf of America, for crying out loud. They got so many damn teams down there. Some of them ought to migrate to Cuba so we can have Cuba team at the Houston Rodeo on the international, / Champions Row.
Man, I remember when we didn't have any barbecue drama in our YouTube world.
And then
right, brother?
Somebody made a brisket challenge video and the world went to hell from there.
You said it's still his most fun video he ever made. I got to have some pizza shake. Hold on, please.
And I don't blame him one bit. I would have had fun making that video, making fun of the California guys too. But okay. So here's the problem, though. Okay, so you had Elton and John Barton, I remember in that video, and then they had a transplant in that video who takes pretty pictures with little white fluffy dogs from California and now calls himself a Texan
with frosted tips.
He should have been offended by that video just by being from California.
He was playing both sides of the fence, that one. Yeah, even though he makes a nasty pit.
AC/DC. I won't mention any names, but Ryan Newman, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. I'm waiting for my phone to ring when he sees this.
Oh, he's not listening.
Oh, no, but he'll catch wind of it, and he'll be like, Dutch, you mother... He'll call me everything.
Oh, he'll catch this tomorrow morning, and both our phones will ring. But that's all right. But yeah, like I'm fucking saying. Come on, guys. Enough's enough.
Nobody's perfect.
Do nobody's goddamn perfect, but do a little goddamn research from your names of your guests to the names of the teams you're talking about, because they're people's brands. And then, because here's the other thing. Here's the other thing. I went through the videos and I looked to see if there was anything else. They had an episode a couple weeks back and they were talking barbecue myths. Okay, I have to listen to this now. The worst part about it is on that episode, they disagreed with pretty much 90% of what this week's video said. So if you disagree with what this video said, how the hell are you allowing this video to get put up on your site? I understand content is content, but the fact of the matter is you're giving up false information, bad information, and you disagreed with it 3 or 4 weeks ago before this video came out. What is this research you speak of, Mags? Does that word even mean anything now? Honestly, Alton?
Hold on. I'm going to reply to this. And just remember, this has to do only with barbecue. But fuck around and find out is screwing up in barbecue equals research. Yeah, you're researching your own mistakes in your backyard. Fuck around and find out. Like, almost somebody did, I think from the Pflugerville area posted a, like, damn near fail video within the last couple, 3 weeks. I would call that barbecue FAFO.
FAFO, baby.
So, barbecue
like I said,
FAFO. That's research. Not a lot of people got the balls to put their fails on out there. I think some of those get the best views because people want to see everybody fail. Because people are unsensitive assholes.
There you go. And like I said, I want everybody to succeed. Especially, the more barbecue content we can get out there, the better it is for all of us.
Agreed.
But man, just do a little bit and not make yourselves look like fools. Just a little bit of research. A name, correct pronunciation of a guest's name, a la Carlos. Oh, correct team name, a la me, my brand. This video, terrible information. Take my advice or not, honestly, I don't care. I've been here 7 years and I'm not going anywhere. So I don't care if you listen to me or not. I'm just giving you a little bit of an olive branch here and telling you how it is. Because there are people that you guys talk to that know the honest truth and will not say it to you. So I don't know yous personally, and I'll tell yous right now. Come on. Yes, dear.
No, I'm looking for something.
Okay.
And I think I might have, unfortunately...
Chef, if you're learning to properly pronounce barbecue, no, because I'll learn how to pronounce it correctly once you learn how to spell it correctly. Bar-R-Q. Got you there, Chef.
Well, okay. While we're on the...
Sorry, Miss Libby.
Shit.
Sorry, Miss Libby.
For all of you out there still saying jalapeno, stop. for all of you out there saying pecan. Stop. The guy from Iowa can pronounce it right, so can you. That's all.
Oh shit. So yeah, that's that. That's that. I said my piece. Like I said, guys, I want everybody to succeed. Like I said, I do like the dynamic that you two have, but man, a little work, a little work. Like I said, I'll give it to you straight. The couple of the guys you got running witches won't give it to you straight. I will. So take it, leave it. Like I said, I don't care. Huh?
So then if they don't want to believe you, call me first and I'll tell them the truth.
Well, we already know how that one works. You told them the truth and they told you were wrong.
Yeah, pretty much. I wanted to. But
it is what it is.
Hey, they were nice and said good luck on the show tonight.
That is nice of them.
Nice of them. At least, you know, it's not like Hussey posting his hate mail of the week on Facebook, which I enjoy every week.
I love that. Hussey. Oh, yes. Speaking of Hussey.
I need some of those from Elton, though.
Yeah, but speaking of Hussey, he's did you see what happened to him?
Yeah.
Staph infection on the elbow there. Jeez.
Yeah, he's recouping. Thankfully, Matthew is
typing without my glasses on. Attaboy, chef.
Salt of the earth guy.
Yep.
You know, so.
Oh, absolutely.
Hoping nothing but the best for him. So I got to take this down now before CJ sees it. He doesn't like that pine number 3 shit.
He needs to realize the pine number 3 is not going away. It is one of the greatest running jokes in this barbecue group.
Oh, forever.
Forever. Ever.
Uh-oh. Was he in? 1, 2. That should be a touchdown. Jets, Jets.
Oh, stop. I don't need it. I don't need this.
Garrett Wilson.
Well, but yeah, folks, that's pretty much it for this evening. Like I said, you want these, like I said, I got all my myths and everything because I knew exactly where I could go to get them. And I knew, and I stand by, and I believe everything that he wrote because I know the work he does put in. What now?
I told you the proper place to get all your information, and you ignored me. But you wouldn't fucking listen. Sorry, Miss Libby. Who did I tell you to check with?
What?
The guy's name, who's on the screen, right below that big damn melon ears. So they don't know.
You told me to push everybody towards Daddy Dutch Barbecue YouTube channel.
They can always ask Chef Johnny if they don't believe us.
Yes, ask Chef Johnny if they don't believe us. But the man, Meathead Goldwyn, like I said, Barbecue Hall of Famer, scientist, student of the game, has an entire team doing research, doing tests, testing out equipment, testing out products, doing these little myth-busting things, including college professors helping him out. I believe everything this man has said. Talk to him. He'll love to talk to you, and he'll give it to you straight. So if he said that you do not soak your wood, you don't soak your wood. Who's the dipstick y'all are talking about? Oh, God damn it, Jeff, I love you.
No, above that, iconic moments in barbecue.
Barbecue, Pine number 3 and Baby Back Maniac on Barbecue Boulevard with the Home Depot bucket on his head. Ah! Correct.
Stone sober behind CJ after CJ got a little too much of the jug.
The jug.
there's Justin, or Jason, as some people in Kyle, Texas call him, walking behind CJ in that bucket on his head. I will never forget that. That is one time on the hot seat, I spit beer out of my nose. Honestly, I did. So that was, oh, God. Elton, refresh my memory, because if I'm not mistaken, Johnny Meggs, the person being interviewed, was from your neck of the woods.
It was C-Mac.
That's what I was saying.
It was C-Mac. Chef, check your text messages. Bonus question: anyone remember who was on the hot seat that night? Oh yeah, it was C-Mac.
Yep, that's what I thought it was.
Yep, C-Mac, and you had Babyback. You had Justin and Dash, both crossing paths behind you. Yep.
No.
Yes, Dash was down there.
Was he?
Yes.
See, I can remember on the hot seat when we interviewed
Brother Alton. Was Dash or was Dash not there? Dash was there. I will bet the house on it.
I don't remember if Dash was there or not, but I can remember I was in Grand Rapids, Michigan on a Thursday night because I did it live from the barbecue trailer when we interviewed Dash. Everyone was on both. Yeah, they were. You had a full house, that's for damn sure.
Exactly, Chef.
I remember Dash going to Texas because I remember on a Wednesday night, Dash had his GoFundMe or Venmo thing up. And then they were, I want to say they were at Louis Mueller's. And James Pavia saw somebody drive by and he goes, hell, was that Dash? Yeah, no, that can't be Dash.
Here we go. Dash, Babyback, Maniac, CJ, Ballistic Barbecue, Chef Johnny, and on and on.
Yeah.
Obviously, Brother Alton, seeing it was his house. Pretty sure it's a safe bet to say Brother Federico was there.
If not, ask Jean Marie. She'll remember.
Yeah, Miss Jean will remember for sure. You know, like I said, Federico, he was there. Probably got fired 2 or 3 times.
Oh, by everybody.
By everybody. You know, good times had by all.
Except for CJ.
Carl Davis, what's happening, brother?
3 glasses of the jug. CJ didn't care about nothing.
Well, he was drinking them out of the 30-ounce Yetis.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. And
Nah, Federico got fired the day before.
if I'm not mistaken, Elton kind of warned him about the jug, and he's like, take it easy. And, you know, old CJ, he's game time. He'll go for everything up until halftime.
I'm a big old boy.
Down after halftime.
Yep. No, that jug, ooh, she turned her head real quick on him that night.
It was done. Yeah, I know. I remember all too well. That was good times right there. So.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But all right, Dutch, I appreciate you.
Anytime I'm at hashtag 6 time, by the way.
Hashtag 6 time. Yeah, boy. Is it? No. It's got to be more than that.
6 on here, 1 in studio.
Here we go. Okay. 1 in studio. That's right. That's right. Oh, boy. But yeah, folks, like I said, thank you all for tuning in. Dutch, thank you for your time as always. And remember, folks, Pizza Shake is live right now. UncleStevesShake.com. BBQMyths.com. Order yours today. Put Johnny Mags, Dutch, Daddy Dutch, Pit Life, Hi Uncle Steve, Chef Johnny, the Dog Father. Put any one of them in the comments section of your order, and you will receive a little added something. But Pizza Shake is live as we speak.
And it's damn
good. Thank you all for tuning in. Catch the video, Facebook, YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Because Facebook gets rid of all these videos after 30 days. YouTube, each and every episode is there for however long. But you can find all the videos on YouTube. Let's get me to 1,000, guys. Let's get me to 1,000. I think we're at 570. I've never caught on YouTube. Facebook, I got, brother. Facebook, I'm like $5,000.
430 to go. You're there.
That's it.
That's like 2% of Elton's subscribers need to come over.
Something like that. Tom's Food Factory. I mentioned Mags in my last order. I was charged double shipping. Hey, got to pay for my 1.3% raise there, brother. Anywho, catch the audio wherever podcasts are found. iTunes, Apple, Spotify, the whole nine. Questions or comments, please send them to pitlifebbqpodcast@gmail.com. Like always, subscribe, like, rate, and review. Hit that share button. Next week, my man, say something here of smoking and toasting barbecue. We're going to talk a little fireball, his ninja action with that sidekick on the fireball, and he's gonna Paw Patrol blanket, and oh yeah, he's one hell of a cook too. So Cesar will be joining me next week to tell me all about his story and barbecue journey, which will be a great conversation. Brother Alton, pick a Monday, brother. Pick a Monday, so that'll be from Columbus Day on. Pick one. We got to catch up, brother.
Hey, nobody goes by your days off. Say the date.
What?
Columbus Day on. Not everybody knows when Columbus Day is. You do because it's a damn national holiday, and you get paid to sit on your ass.
Columbus Day, Indigenous Peoples Day, October 13th.
Oh, thank you, sir. Now I can put that on my calendar to watch.
Okay, because apparently he's questioning Brother Alton's intelligence. So, Brother Alton, October 13th, October 20th, October 27th, November 3rd, November 10th, November 17th, November 24th. December 1st is booked. December 8th, December 15th, December 22nd, December 29th. Let's get it done, brother. Let's get it done.
I think
you happy, Dutch?
Right before New Year's would be perfect.
Before New Year's.
For Elton would be perfect.
Okay.
You're asshole deep in snow, and he's going to be laying in the Speedo by the pool in Pflugerville. Yeah.
I'm on vacation that week, and I too will be laying in a Speedo. I might be in front of the roaring fire, but I will still be laying in front of a Speedo. Smart ass. Plus, it don't get all cold up here till February.
Yeah, amen to that.
But like I said, thank you guys for tuning in. Next week, say something here, smoking a toast and barbecue. And thank you, Dutch, for a wonderful evening. Thank you, everybody who tuned in. And until next week, keep the smoke